Do you want to be paid for not working? Like for literally doing nothing at all? How about for going to exotic locations like Cancun or Oh, right. Well, since I can't go somewhere else to film my video about paid vacation time, I might as well dress the part here. There we go. Let's get into it. An important distinction to make here is between workplaces that offer separate vacation time, sick leave, and personal days, and comprehensive paid time off plans that combine them all. For simplicity's sake, I'm going to refer to all of it as PTO going forward, but note that this applies equally to comprehensive PTO plans and to separate vacation time. The currency of PTO, so to speak, can be either days or hours. These are given to you at the start of every year or are earned throughout the year. Having an hours-based system rather than days allows for more flexibility, letting you work a half day for a full day's pay, for example. And while getting all your hours or days in a lump sum at the start of the year might sound great, you usually don't get anything in your first year of working. Speaking of which, most all PTO plans scale with seniority. Either that lump sum gets bigger or you accrue hours at a faster rate. And if you want to earn hours even faster, some plans allow overtime hours to count towards this accrual, getting you extra money now and extra money later. So that's how you get PTO. How do you use it? Most employers require you to give advance notice to use paid time off. And you usually know quite a bit ahead of time if you're going on holiday or have a dentist appointment. And if your employer uses time clock management programs, make sure to request off through those so you have a paper trail. PTO is a part of your compensation that you have earned, and these states acknowledge this fact by entitling you to the cash value of your PTO when your employment ends, whether by quitting, firing, or layoff. Even in those states, losing PTO can still happen. You typically have until the end of the year to use any PTO earned that year. Some employers will allow rollover, but there's usually a limit to how many hours or days can be carried over and how long you have to use them. Also, PTO does not count towards overtime. If you work a double on Monday, then take Friday off, you might end up with more than 40 hours on your paycheck, but they'll all be paid at your normal rate. Because of this, most employers will allow you to take PTO on a full work week, which lets you do some pretty interesting stuff. PTO is money that you've earned now and get later, and we know from the time value of money that that makes it less valuable than the money you get now. So turn those days and hours into dollars as soon as you can. If you don't plan on actually taking a vacation anytime soon, sprinkle that time into your normal work week in whatever way your employer allows. You might wonder, wait, what about when I actually want to take time off? If your employer only allows you to request time off if it's paid, you have a point. Otherwise, use what means you have at your disposal to get paid now for the vacations you'll take later. Your present self can then take that money and spend it, invest it, or just save it for the future you that's on vacation. If your rules don't allow for this unorthodox use of PTO, at least make sure to use all your time so none of it expires. I should iterate that while PTO is common here in the States, no amount of paid time off is required to be given to employees. It's all at the discretion of your employer. Pretty much everywhere in the world disagrees. Using PTO may be similar in these places, but you're guaranteed a certain amount of leave, as well as certain national holidays being paid days off for non-essential workers. If any of my fellow Americans want to change this, get registered to vote and make your voice heard. After all, if our representatives enjoy vacations on the clock, why not everyone else? For now though, this is the complete scoop on what PTO looks like for us here. If you work somewhere that offers this delicious treat of time, use what you've learned today to make the absolute most of it.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like on your way to your next adventure. I cover everything adulting from personal finance to civic engagement and beyond. If that's your jam, you can subscribe to the channel. If there's something you want me to cover next, drop a suggestion in the comments down below.